Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Stellaris, where the Scanurian are currently planning to declare war on us by November 5th or sooner. We know that they have most of their forces out here in this system. We can probably face them. Maybe. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. But I do want to make our way into this Forge world here, rather. And let's see, this is a planetary administration. We need a planetary capital for the Ministry of Production. So instead, I'm going to go for an alloy megaforge. Okay, so what else do we need jobs-wise here? Looks like this Forge world needs a robot job. Okay, so the robots are not allowed to be metallurgists, correct? They can be culture workers. They can be medical workers. Maybe they can be metallurgists. Let's go ahead and give this an alloy nanoplant and see if that works. Okay, what else do we need here? Looks like nothing. Okay. Well, we'll tick on forward at fastest speed, and we'll see when the Scanurians decide to declare on us. I'm sure they will eventually. We are currently negative on our energy credits. I don't love that, but it's not too bad. It's manageable. Come on, Scanurians. You can do it. At this point, I just want to see this battle. It's going to be huge. Absolutely huge. We have some reinforcements streaming in here, but I'm going to bank up alloys for a little bit here, I think. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do for a bit here, just because we don't necessarily know exactly where we're going to need those alloys to go just yet. So having them in the bank is, I think, reasonably fine. Our gateway site is now ready up over here. Do we spend alloys on that, though? There is that mega shipyard there. It would connect the mega shipyard logistically better. I don't want to spend the alloys on it.
Blocker cleared.
But we'll do it. Okay, so that's all well and good. I did want to check in at these worlds down here, right? So, like, these ones down here. I wanted to make sure that they are ready to go. We're building... We could definitely build a gene clinic here. Okay. Anything else over here that needs work? Actually, yes, this could use a gene clinic. Otherwise, that looks reasonably fine. Okay. They should have declared by now. They're no longer popping up here. Did they decide not to? I mean, we've been building up our forces steadily. They're equivalent to us now. We can't declare war on them. But I guess they saw us gathering in this system. If they're no longer preparing, then we should go back to fighting the Kroll Conservers, which was our original concept. So let's go ahead and take all of these fleets up to here. They're only 72 days away. We should see a pop-up here if they start planning to declare on us again. Okay. I do want to get this 6th fleet over here.
Blocker cleared.
Lacking alloys. It must be trying to build the Titan. Okay, whatever.
Blocker cleared.
I do want to get that fleet built up a little bit. Just waiting on that month tick, I guess.
Blocker cleared.
But it doesn't really matter. We can bank the alloys and use them to replenish after this war. We're going to take some hits from fighting the Kroll. Man, I wish I knew that these guys were just going to give up on their war. I mean, they're still chilling over here in Mars.
Blocker cleared.
So I'm not sure what they're doing. They're doing something, that's for sure. But it would appear that they're no longer planning to declare on us. If that's the case, then I want to take out the Kroll. That is definitely the top priority here. And they only decided that, it would seem, after the timer went by. Now, it could be that we lost our knowledge of their plan, like our intel dropped. I suppose it's a possibility, and they just moved back their invade date. Or they may decide to do it when we attack here. That's another possibility. But let's just get into position here and prepare to get this done. I want this war done very, very soon here. So where's our transport fleet at?
Cleared.
Here we go. We'll group these guys together. I wanted to have both of them grouped together. There we go. And we're going to move them out into the Rebellion Vortex. And at this point, we should just go. We should get this done because I don't think we're going to get a better time.
At last, to war.
So we're going to immediately jump in over here as soon as our day tick happens. There we go. And we want to eliminate this
Beginning
fleet
attack
as
run
quickly
on
as we
enemy
can.
Station.
Okay. So that's under our control. We're going to head to
cleared.
Sathama here.
Blocker cleared.
And the question is, are these guys chilling here? They are heading out this direction. So that likely means that they're going to head to this gateway. We'll see where they end up going. If that's the case, then we can take this over very quickly. We'll keep an eye on them. Okay. These guys embrace cybernetics, whatever. That's fine. So we have more ships here than we need if we're not going to fight them, right? They're down to 335,000. They were at like 500. Interesting. Well, at this point, I think that we send basically one fleet to every system here. So we're going to grab some additional fleets here, like this one. The second can head out over here, and then from there can go up over this way. The 8th can head over to Besnar. The 4th is going to then head over to Kimithar via Besnar. Anyone else here is going to go hold in Besnar, most likely. We'll see where they're going to go. For now, they're just heading to that hyper relay. We have no way to chase them.
Blocker cleared.
So we're going to need to bring this army in as quickly as we can, landing on Sathama 3. I do expect that we're going to need to bombard over here again on, like, Font of Knowledge. Yeah, that's pretty high up there. What about Sathama 3? That's not too bad. Noted. So the rest of these forces are, for now, going to go to Besnar. And just hold that position. Cool. So that'll be fine. And we'll very easily take this, of course. Just need to chunk through that armor now. Which should be easy enough to do. There we go. And the hull falls very, very quickly indeed. So are they turning around, is the question now. Actually,
Battle
yes.
is joined.
They are. We're going to enter orbit here. If they're actually going into Besnar, that's really, really good for us. So we're completely okay with that. The archives is 2385, so that will need
Initiating
bombardment.
ground assault. Victory shall be ours.
Noted. And of course, Font of Knowledge will need ground, or will need bombardment as well. We should check in over here. This one doesn't need bombardment. So the second fleet will be freed up soon enough. But yeah, if they're going to head into Benzar, then this is fine. We're going to fight them here, and we should easily win that. So that looks great. We will take losses from that battle. That's for sure. But we have some banked alloys. We'll probably take more than we've got banked, but that's okay. We're going to start bombardment on the archives. And we're actually losing this battle with this station. Okay. Let's go ahead and retreat that then. We'll come back with another force. We need to fight this battle. And we'll take some losses here. Guaranteed. But we should win this in the end. Checking in over here. We just arrived. But this is another battle that we should win. Cool. Do we have a science ship nearby? The Ibn Battuta. We're going to move out into the Rebellion Vortex. Cool. And yeah, we do indeed win this battle as expected. So we're going to take our strongest force here, this 193k, and head to Kimitar. Should we actually send 2? Realistically, I think we should send 2. So I'm going to send the 183k as well over to Kimitar. And the rest of these forces are going to sit here for the moment. Besnar does not need to be bombarded, but these 4 are going to get repairs here. Actually, no, they're not. They're going to come down here. This is where they will retreat to, and we still need to take down this station. So I think that's okay. We're bombarding here.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Energy credits from jobs? Sure. We're actually positive in energy credits right now. Let's go for energy weapon damage. Cool. Did I accidentally order? I did. You need to get over here. So we're going to have both of these coming down over to here. These guys will have to wait. I accidentally ordered their backup fleet to go the other direction. So they're just going to park at Kimitar, or at the jump point to Kimitar. And this fleet is going to then head over to Porava. Beautiful. We know that Besnar 1 is fine. We don't need to work on that. So we're going to come up to Besnar 1 and go land there. Fantastic. Okay. So this all appears to be reasonably under control. These guys are about to be in position here, and we should definitely reinforce our fleets. There we go. Cool. And let's go hit Kimitar.
Cleared. Blocker cleared.
Excellent. And these 4 fleets are going to hit Porava. That will be no real problem. We're going to land on Besnar soon enough.
Initiating ground assault.
There we go. We'll have no major problems.
They are
there.
assaulting our spaceport.
Where? We're at Kimitar. I don't think they are assaulting our spaceport. I think we're assaulting their spaceport. Or we're assaulting our spaceport, but it isn't ours yet? I don't know. Ah, okay. So their fleets retreated back to here. Got it. We should definitely turn on our edicts. So, focusing crystals, volatile reactive armor, volatile explosives, volatile ammunition, exotic gases for shield boost, all on. Fantastic. We're going to take a beating here. Our fleets aren't as together as I would have liked. I didn't expect them to come back quite this quickly, to be honest. We're going to do a lot of damage to them. I'm not convinced that we win this at this point. That said, these 2 fleets are now freed up. So they're going to make their way around. Kimitar is not going to require bombardment. We're taking an absolute beating here, though. Okay, where's that fleet that we retreated? That's back over here. Go ahead and repair and continue to reinforce that. Cool. We are going to do as much damage as we can to their fleets. Now, we have these guys just chilling back here, doing a lot of damage, right? It was definitely awkward timing there. But we need to retreat. So we're out of there. I was not expecting them to come back at exactly that moment. This one needs to retreat too. Cool. So we can go ahead and activate the Surveyor. This, of course, means that we need to bank our alloys. But this fleet is not tremendously strong anymore. We're bringing these 2 fleets around. The question is, are they going to repair here, or are they going to strike out and attack?
Blocker cleared.
It looks like they're striking out to attack, which is good for us. We're going to come around to Murist and be there in a few days. I'm also going to, as soon as we're done repairing here, which we're still returning to Sol Station. Allegedly.
Our warriors are victorious.
No, we're repairing.
Enemy planet
As soon as we're done repairing here, they're going to head out. Okay. And they are going to head down towards the Rebellion Vortex. It looks like we don't have anything to research here, so I'm going to take these guys back to Trabano, and we'll assist research there. So this force is going to be slightly annoying, but we still win this quite easily. That was a really, really unfortunate time. No doubt about that. But we're on our way over, and we should arrive there quite quickly.
The enemy is targeting one of our stations.
Yeah, they'll win that. No doubt about it.
Have destroyed one of our spaceports.
Yep, to be expected. So these guys need to be grouped a little bit more together. We're going to park them here. Beautiful. And we, of course, want to go land on Kemathar. Cool. So we'll go get that done. The Kroll conservers are heading into Marique. Okay, so that's where we'll head. We're only a couple of days apart, so that looks reasonably fine. Now, these forces are going to take a while to come back. Actually, that's only like 2 to 3 more months. Like 2 more months. That's not bad at all. We did take losses, no doubt about that.
The enemy is targeting
from
one of our
that
stations.
Tremendously awkward timing. But we're going to come in here and continue to do damage to these guys. Beautiful. Yeah, we definitely win that. And now we're going to come in to Porava again. This force is going to come on in as well to reinforce as soon as it can. And we're landing on Kemathar. That's fine.
Assault. Victory shall be ours.
Excellent. We are winning this war. It's awkward, but we're winning it. The Allied Ignoran systems no longer exist. No shocker there. And let's go ahead and grab... How about food from jobs? No, I don't like that. Army health. Army health will do. Cool. So obviously we easily win this. And we're going to head on down. We'll arrive there in like 39 days. So like 15 days after these forces arrive, we'll have our own reinforcements coming in. Okay, so all of these guys down here at Seoul, they all need to get repairing, right? No doubt about that. Cool. So we're going to finally hit this station, and I think we're finally going to be able to eliminate it. It has a lot of defense platforms, right? No doubt about that. And that makes things complicated, but we have eliminated most of the defense platforms. Now they're all gone. Beautiful. So this is going to fall. Our reinforcements come in. They're going to have reinforcements come in as well, for the record. And there they are. But they're too late. They straight up lose this. The Skanurian are preparing to declare war on us again within the next couple of years. I'm not shocked about that. We took reasonably heavy losses, and we look somewhat weak now. I'm definitely not surprised about this at all. So we're going to have these guys start bombarding the Font of Knowledge. Okay. Now the question is, what's the cost here? About 200k? That's pretty expensive. We're going to start working on getting that all put together. Let's see. This is a Forge World here. We definitely need an industrial district there. What else can we get for alloy production? Well, we can get an industrial district on this Forge World. And on this Forge World. That all looks good. On this Forge World, we still have... Actually, that's a robot. But there's no available jobs here. I'm going to put in an industrial district. What else do we have? Looks like that's it for the moment. Okay. So this war is largely over, right? It's not quite over yet, but we're getting there. We're going to jump drive these guys here to get them there faster, and we're going to land on Orkham Fung. Perfect.
Blockade cleared.
And how's our bombardment here going? We're making progress, and our bombardment over here on Font of Knowledge, that's going to take some time. I want to make sure that all of these are set to indiscriminate. There we go. Fantastic. So obviously we need to be putting a lot of effort into reinforcing our ships, right? No doubt about that. The Scanurians are thinking about attacking us again. And we're not shocked. I'm going to move these guys over to here, where they will enter orbit around this starbase. Cool. And this war will be over soon. But we need a lot more alloys.
Initiating ground assault. Victory
Like, we need a
shall be
ton
ours.
of alloys at this point. So many alloys. So we've got these 4 fleets that are tied up here. We've got the second fleet down here. I want this to move up over here. And we'll just enter orbit here. There we go. And then we've got the 4th fleet, which is going to need to be moved up as well. We'll enter orbit here. And then the 6th fleet is just kind of chilling, and the 5th fleet is just kind of chilling as well. I'm going to move the 5th fleet over as well, since it is now fully built up. That's looking good. Cool. So,
Blocker
I want to
cleared.
start going through some of these fleets here. So, like the 1st fleet, we'll get that reinforced. That's now back up to full strength. So, we need to go through these basically in order. Okay, so the 1st fleet is done. The 2nd fleet is being worked on. And we should be finishing up this invasion fairly soon. Yeah, their defense armies are getting close. The commonality of Azan's Crucible is also thinking about attacking us. At the same time as the Scanurians. Okay, I'm going to improve relations with both of these. I doubt that that's going to do enough to stave off the attacks. What we really need is to have this war end, right? The war is
Look
virtually
at
over.
it.
We're not going to take additional damage, but the 1st fleet is at full strength. The 2nd fleet is being worked on. And, yes, we're out of volatile motes. We definitely need to deal with that. We need to turn off these edicts right now. So those are now off, and that will be fine. Otherwise, our economy is looking good, and I want to actually buy in a couple volatile motes. There we go. Just to make sure that our shortage is going away. And indeed it is. Cool. Yeah, that looks good. So that'll be going away very, very soon. But these are going to be a problem. That'll be within the next 1.5 years, according to our intel. So we should have time to get this all under control
Our
here.
warriors are victorious.
Beautiful.
Enemy
We're now
planet.
going to head in and land on the archives. We need to get this done as soon as possible. This is going to be a bit up there, but by the time we arrive, it'll be a bit smaller. So that'll be okay. We're going to continue to work on reinforcing our fleets. So the 2nd fleet is continuing to eat up alloys. That's looking reasonably fine. Our fleets are weaker, that's for sure. And we're a bit tied up right now. Yeah, no problem here. We're just fighting this transport fleet,
Blocker cleared.
which is super dead. This transport fleet is super duper dead. It's just going to take a while. Cool. So we're going to continue to reinforce the 2nd fleet here. Just as quickly as we can. Boy, this is taking a while to take out this fleet. Okay. So how are we doing on this world?
Initiating ground assault.
Okay, that doesn't look too bad. So at this point, the 6th fleet should be moved in to bombard Font of Knowledge as well. Having
Blocker
it here is
cleared.
not useful,
Blocker cleared.
so that's fine. The 2nd fleet, of course, needs to continue to be reinforced as much as we can. But it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to wrap up our war with the Kroll here. And hopefully, not get declared on by both the Scanurians and Azan's Crucible. We'll see how that goes. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Kentuin, James, Shadowwolf, Emlohan80, Kentogan, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Spartan News, Unisol, Rogue Corvid, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.